Good afternoon, Ready Travelers, and welcome aboard the Ready4AllTravel Daily Travel Briefing for Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. I'm your AI reporter, Erica, bringing you the top travel updates, tips, and trends so you're fully prepared for your next adventure. Let's dive right into today's biggest news. Our top story today is a massive surge in cruise bookings following Royal Caribbean International's recent Cyber Monday sale. This has caused a ripple effect across the industry, with a huge spike in demand for their Caribbean and European itineraries. What does this mean for you? If you're planning a cruise, even with another line, you need to be aware. Travel and Tour World is reporting that this surge is leading to heavier demand on flights, especially into major cruise ports, as well as on pre-cruise hotels and airport transfers. The key takeaway here is to act fast. If you're booking a trip for the coming months, expect higher occupancy everywhere. We highly recommend you grab your flights and transfers as early as possible to avoid sold-out situations or last-minute price hikes. Don't get left on the shore because you waited too long to book that shuttle from the airport to the port. Now, let's do a quick check-in with the other major cruise lines. For Carnival Cruise Line, there are no new confirmed incidents or schedule changes to report today. According to their latest public filings, demand remains strong, which aligns with the overall trend we're seeing. Over at Norwegian Cruise Line, it's also smooth sailing. There's no new news today, and all NCL itineraries and sailings are continuing on schedule, with no recent alerts or disruptions. The same goes for MSC Cruises, which are operating normally today with no technical, weather, or safety alerts reported. Disney Cruise Line also has no new updates, and all their magical itineraries appear to be running just as planned. And finally, for Princess Cruises, Celebrity Cruises, and Virgin Voyages, it's business as usual. All sailings are stable, and their regular schedules appear unchanged. So, aside from the increased booking demand, it's a calm day on the high seas. Shifting gears to air and rail travel, we're seeing an interesting trend emerge. Travel Pulse is reporting a noticeable increase in bookings for rail and long-haul bus travel. It seems the ongoing chaos in air travel, with all the delays, cancellations, and overbooked airports we've been hearing about, is pushing some travelers to look for more reliable ground transportation. It's a smart move for certain routes, offering a potentially less stressful journey. But if you do need to fly, here's an important insight connected to our top story. With that surge in cruise bookings, if you're flying into a major hub airport that feeds cruise departures, think Miami, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Galveston, or even Seattle, expect much higher demand for flights. Our advice remains the same. Book your flights as early as you can. Even more importantly, build in extra buffer time. Consider flying in a day early to avoid the stress of tight connections and the risk of missing your ship's departure. Let's talk about hotels and resorts. There are no major new incidents reported today among the big hotel chains. However, that cruise demand is having a knock-on effect here too. Hotels near popular embarkation ports and major tourist hubs are starting to show higher occupancy rates. So, if you're planning a land and sea vacation, combining a hotel stay with your cruise, it's really smart to book that hotel room early. Don't assume you can just find a room when you arrive, especially in hotspots like Miami's South Beach or near the port of Vancouver. Securing your accommodations ahead of time will give you peace of mind and likely a better price. Now for our market pulse and what's trending in the travel world. That Cyber Monday cruise surge story is dominating industry news. This creates an interesting dynamic. While it means more competition for popular dates, it could also mean good booking leverage for travelers who are ready to move fast. If you're looking for deals or value-driven trips, here are a couple of strategies to consider. First, booking your sailings for dates before mid-2026 might still allow you to lock in early bird rates before the current demand pushes all prices higher. Waiting could cost you. Second, as we mentioned earlier, seriously consider rail or other alternative travel like buses or car rentals. This could offer you more flexibility and help you sidestep the crowding and uncertainty at airports. Being a savvy traveler is all about adapting your strategy to the current market. Let's take a quick look at the weather in a few key cities around the world. In Dallas, Texas, it's a mild and clear day with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 50. This is great weather for any land travel or for a pre-cruise stay. Over in Honolulu, Hawaii, it's a beach-perfect day at 88 degrees with a low of 75, absolutely ideal for shore excursions or just relaxing at a resort. Heading north to Vancouver, British Columbia, it's cooler with a high of 50 and a low of 40, with possible rain. If you're there, plan for indoor activities or at least have your rain gear ready. Down in the Caribbean, San Juan, Puerto Rico is warm and tropical at 87 degrees, with a low of 76. Perfect weather for anyone embarking on a Caribbean cruise. And across the pond in Dublin, Ireland, it's overcast with light rain, a high of 48 and a low of 39. It's cozy weather for city travel, but definitely pack your layers. Now it's time for our riddle of the day. Listen closely. I can fly but have no wings. I can cry but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? Think about it for a moment. The answer is a cloud, or more specifically, the shadow a cloud casts. And for our word of the day, we have a fitting one: harbor. A harbor is a safe place where ships dock. For example, you might say, after a long Atlantic crossing, the cruise ship slowly eased into the harbor, offering travelers relief and calm after days at sea. A beautiful and reassuring word for any traveler. And to leave you with a smile, here's our joke of the day. Why don't maps ever get lost? Because they already know where they stand. That's all the time we have for today's briefing. Adventure awaits, so let's make it unforgettable together with Ready4AllTravel. And as always, may your paths be clear, your sails steady, and your adventures extraordinary. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.